Space, the final frontier.
Is that a quote from something? Anyways, hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Rubik's Pie, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. Starting new game. Starting new game. Default. I do not want my name to be default. I want it to be Rubik's Kerbin, because everyone on this planet's named Kerbin. Hooray! So I'm gonna do the career mode because that sounds like the most fun to me. You know, having to obtain a goal, and I'm also gonna be on normal. I honestly didn't even notice there was a difficulty option. Start! Okay, so I've played Kerbal Space Program for a total of about 30 minutes, and that's about it. I've seen videos and stuff online, but as far as experience with the actual game, I have next to none. I just wanted enough so that I knew kind of like what each of these buildings were, as well as what the different keys were for controlling my spaceship, which I will ultimately crash. So the main place we want to go first is this, which is kind of like the control center. Welcome to Mission Control. Yes, Gene Kerbin. Now, we have these available missions, and if we click on them, they tell us stuff that we should and can do. For experience, as far as, what is that, money? Division symbol? Something? I don't know. Respect, I think that is, and science. I believe the star is respect. The atom is science, and then this is like the money currency. Anyways, so launch a space vessel, we can do that. Reach an altitude of 5,000 meters, absolutely. Escape atmosphere, which is 70,000, and orbit Kerbin. Accept. So as far as I've gotten in this game is I've exited the atmosphere, that 70,000, and that's the extent. So my knowledge of this game does not exceed beyond that. So in active, this is everything that we have active, and we haven't achieved anything yet. Cool. So I suppose I can show you. This is Kerbin. Whoa. Kerbin. What did I say? Kerbin? Kerbin. This is Kerbin. There's these cool toggles on the side, gives you information about the planet itself, as well as the physical characteristics, the parameters, and all that type of stuff. So that's cool. That's good information to know. For example, atmosphere height is 70,000 meters, which is, you know, escaping the atmosphere is one of our missions that we need to do. Meaning that we have to be above that in order to obtain orbit. So, you know, little informations like that, like when we venture off and, say, want to land on a moon somewhere, it would be good to have that information if there is, say, an atmosphere to a different planet or a moon that we want to be landing on, or orbiting, or what have you. So, that's cool that this is here. So we have that, research. This is where you obtain your science. Currently we have 0.0. And, yes, so this, like, division symbol is the currency, it looks like. So we have gained starred. These are the parts that we own. And in order to obtain this, it takes 5 science to obtain those. So these are the additional parts. And, this kind of gives us our science achievements, so achievements that we've done around the sun, Moho, Eve, Kerbin, Duna, Darius, Jewel, and Ilu. So these are all the different planets in our solar system. I'm really excited. This is awesome. Like I said, I've watched videos online for this, but hey, I'm so excited to be playing it and recording it and sharing it with you all. So this is the air hangar. This is kind of like the runway for the airplanes and the space planes, I guess. Then this is the rockets, where we develop and make our rockets. This is where we went out. This is the Kerbins that we have available to us, the Kerbonauts. if I'm not mistaken, these three main guys, Jeb, Bill, and Bob, are the only ones that cannot be lost. Like, you can strand them out in space, but as far as deaths go, all these guys will and can die. Maybe I should have said will, but is there a will? Will Hat. He will die. Will Hat will die. Maybe he'll be our first risky mission, huh? And then, yeah, so these guys are kind of like your respawning Kerbonauts, I guess. Something like that. If I'm not mistaken, which I very well could be. So let's go and build our first ship. So, like we were looking at the science, we only have a very small selection of parts that we can have. So we have our capsule, the only one available. And then we have our propulsions, we have the fuel tanks, fuel booster. This one is cheaper. I don't know what the difference is. What if I take this? So, can I stack these at all? I can stack these. Is that something that I want to do? I'm not sure. Because the only way that I've actually tried it is... Oops. Is with these guys. And I know that these ones, can stack. And how many times can I stack this before stuff starts blowing up? Maybe that. Maybe I'll get to the 70,000. Yeah, the 70,000 meters. I'll escape the atmosphere on this first launch. Oops. There we go. So that is the entirety of it. Also, we have controls, nothing, structure. This is to, like, attach other rockets and fuel tanks to the outside of this, the main. Aeronautics. A parachute we absolutely need. Shoo. Perfect. And then what do we got? Utilities, that's what we had. Science. This is a Commutatron 16. And I'm going to put that on the capsule itself, because why not? Oh, I was going to move it. There we go. Center it up. Okay, so this is basically an antenna so that we can report back to Kerbin of all of our studies and our researches that we get from the capsule, from the actual crew itself. And, well, all science, actually. It's not just from the crew. It's all science that we collect. So I think that's everything. Let's bring this down. Oops. I don't know if it actually spawns the way that you set it in the hangar like this on the launch pad, but anywho, let's name this. I am going to name this rocket, our first rocket, Pi, Roman numeral 1. Pi 1. Yes. Alright, oh, save. Fantastic. And let's go to the launch pad. Boop. Okay, cool. So it put it right over the that, so that it would not fall over, thankfully, because it's going to be a little while before we can actually have the structural support things that's later in the science chain tree, whatever you have it. So I also don't know if SAS does anything for stability, because I don't think we have any there's no type of gyroscopes in this or anything like that. So ooh, did I mess up my staging? I don't think I actually looked at my staging. So let's add one. And I believe that I want the rockets to be number 1, because staging number 1, yes. So if I hit spacebar, I should launch. So let's launch our first space station, our first spacecraft rocket. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. And then we can full throttle up. Let's do that. Now let's look at the map. Aha. So that is our trajectory going out into the ocean, which is good. Because I don't want to land back on the, Oh shit, something's going bad. Oh shit, something's going bad. No! Stable! Did I need the SAS on? I just saw that on the map, like it just immediately just started going all wonky. I was so scared. I'm like, wait, why did our arc all of a sudden get so flat? Oh. Alright. Oh, was the engine getting too hot? I wasn't even looking. I'll have to see that after I'm done recording. Fantastic, but I am floating up and away. Up and away. So, yeah. So we are headed towards the ocean. Hopefully we don't land on these little islands as the arch of our trajectory gets smaller. But I believe we can speed this up too. How do you do that? I know there's this. Warp speeds. Can't go above that. Wait, can I? Oh yeah, times 4. So we're gonna fly all the way up. I don't think... Hey, it's the moon! We will be there shortly. I don't think that I'm gonna hit the 70,000. Ooh, by the way, there's a checklist here which shows you your different contracts or your different missions. So launch a new vessel. We did that. We hit the 5... Oh, we are falling fast and hard. Parachute. Whew. Okay. I'm trying to talk to people and it's not working. Okay. Oh, right. This is because I was fast forward. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna have to learn the shortcut for that. What was I talking about? Okay, yeah, so we didn't actually escape orbit, and we didn't escape the atmosphere, and we did not get an orbit. So those are still on the table for us to do, but we did get those two. So that's cool, so hopefully that will give us science. And in fact, speaking of science, I can take a crew report. This might be a little too late, but... yeah, so transmit that, because it's 100%. Boop. And what'd I get? 3.5. Nice. Fantastic. Alright. This gives us our information about electricity and all that. Wow, that was loud. Okay, so... Jeremiah survived. Congratulations, buddy. You have survived the very first mission that we have ever attempted. Ah, very exciting. Very exciting. And we recovered all the data that we needed because we transmitted it. And, oh, I guess this is a checklist of, yeah. Okay. Anyways, recover the vessel. Sweet. So we got 5 science, we got 13 science for that. Awesome. Next. Parts, we got all these funds. Total 22 reputation. Oh, for Jeremiah? Yeah, for the crew. The 22 reputation. I don't know what that actually does for them. Perhaps we will find out, and there we have it. So now we can go to the research station, and we can click on this guy. We have 13.5 science, so I have 5 here, so I can buy that. Hooray! Which opens up the next tree here. So here we have general rocketry, which are just, upgraded engines, the fuel booster, and Sepratron. Not exactly sure how these things react together, but I will find out. This is kind of aeronautic stuff, the stability. Oh, is this not? Okay, so this is just stability in general. I thought this would be aeronautics, but this is nose cones, the wings, and decoupler. Alrighty. And then the survivability. We have liquid fuel engines, landing struts, and a mounted parachute. So I think that this can kind of go on the side of stuff. So say I detach a rocket or something and I want to save that rocket, I can add a parachute to it and it will float safely down and can be recovered later, or something of the sort, I imagine. I'm just speculating here. So I have 8.5 science. This takes 20. This takes 18, and this takes 15. So I can't purchase anything else right now, or upgrade myself in any way. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call that a first episode, and a success at that, might I say. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this first episode. It is going to be a lot of fun. I intend to blow many things up, as well as have many successes all across the universe and my solar system. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!